Hi, everybody. My name is Patrick, and I own MacDonald Timing. And you are watching me do the most tedious thing that I can think of when it comes to my job. I am going through and creating some brand new chips to fill in gaps in our main chipset, which is 1,700 chips. And then at the end of all of it, I'm going to, well, in a few moments' time, I'm going to scan every single one of the chips that we have. It's not something that's strictly necessary, but you kind of create this patchwork of adding chips from time to time, and eventually, it's just time to go back through and create a new file, make sure that you don't have any duplicates by accident or whatever, and so yeah, that's what you're going to be watching. Right now, it's the first day of fall, and I've been busy now, very busy for the last month doing timing related things. It's been good to be back in action. It's a little bit strange, and there's some definite changes that we've been doing. Wearing a mask everywhere we go. I can highly recommend the Under Armour masks, the Under Armour sport masks, in case you are in situations where you might be sweating a little bit. So everything just takes a little bit more time when we get to an event, but it is good to be back and you know doing the work, and everybody's been really appreciative of it. There's been definitely a few things that we're doing differently this year, and we've gotten good feedback on it. At least I've gotten good feedback on it. We're sending the chips out to the coaches, and then they are the ones that are collecting them and bringing them back. So far, this has been pretty good, and I'm not going to complain a whole lot about it. The last 6 months now have been really tricky. March 12th was really the shutdown day for schools here, and that's March 11th was the day that the NCAA pulled the plug on all their winter and spring championships. So I haven't timed anything. I hadn't timed anything in all of April, May, June, July. Finally got back to Newark at the end of August. I did a cross-country meet down in Texas, which went pretty successfully. My technician and wife went and did a road race in closer to home, and I screwed up the bibs for it. So got a call saying that the registration people are just giving out bibs randomly, and that's normally on them. However, it wasn't on them this time. It was actually totally on me. They recorded all the bibs, and the reason why is that I didn't assign the right bib range. So the registration people did the best they could and did actually a very good job making sure that they captured who they gave, which number they gave to everybody, and unfortunately made my wife enter all these numbers under duress. She did a great job, and ultimately we only had kind of one person that we didn't know who they were, and we were able to figure out the next day. It was pretty good. And a couple of other random things here and there, with updating software and everything, but nothing too crazy. And we haven't done a wave start yet, which I thought we would, but that's probably happening Thursday. We'll see kind of how things go, Thursday or Saturday for me. And I've got about 6 more weeks where I'm busy 3 or 4 days a week, sometimes even more than that. So I'm kind of bracing myself for it. Most of them are pretty local. Then October 31st is actually probably the last day that I'll be timing this year. And then we're booking cross country for the spring. Actually cross country for the winter of next year. So February and March of 2021 is when a lot of NCAA schools are going to be doing their season. So we are accumulating events then. Just need to make sure we dress warmly and do all the things that we need to do there. So, it's been great to be back to work. And, I've got a couple of other things, the things that I was working on during the shutdown of everything. It's something I will eventually talk about on the channel, but I'm not ready to disclose just yet. I'm really excited about it, and a couple of people that I've showed it to are very excited about it, so I'm really hopeful for it, and I think it's going to be amazing. But for right now, got to keep it under wraps. And hopefully, one of my best friends, and from my way back, one of my oldest friends and his wife watched a bunch of my videos recently. And he asked a question that kind of caught me off guard. It's like, you're not really working every day, are you? And The answer is yes. Yeah, I am. I mean, now I take off Christmas Day, and last year my wife and I actually met him and his wife in Europe for New Year's Eve, and I really didn't work a whole lot during that time, but I'm willing to work if need be because my name is on the business and I love what I do. And I don't love the tedious things you're watching me do right now, but overall, I really love this job and I'm quite happy about it. And so the thing is that it is a home-based business. I don't have a shop that I go to or anything. My stuff is in the garage or it's around the house, and so it's easy to do a little bit of work here and there. It's also fairly easy to unplug. I mean, there's honestly, I didn't do a whole lot during May. Once we knew it wasn't going to come back online, I, yeah, didn't do a whole lot of work. But I can if I wanted to, and that's kind of the thing that's important about it. And it's a little different when you're doing it as your own business. And I get it because I've been employed by a big employer before, and I was feeling less and less inclined to do work on off hours just because I knew that I probably should. And you got to make decisions about it. But I'm perfectly happy to do a little bit of work here or there, a little bit of work here, and go back and forth between doing work around the house, cleaning the house, or mowing the yard, and then coming back in and answering emails for 20 minutes or so. That's not a problem. So anyway, I hope you're okay. And I do actually have some content that I've filmed that I've just not put together in the editing suite, but they will come eventually. And if you have any requests or anything, please let me know. If you have any questions, comments, please leave it down below. And if you like some of our videos, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Take care.